Have you ever found yourself entangled with a person so profoundly draining, so masterfully manipulative, that the experience felt like something more than just a toxic relationship? Did it feel darker, almost otherworldly? You've heard the term narcissist used to describe people who are selfish, who lack empathy, who gaslight and control. But what if I told you that in the most extreme and spiritually corrosive cases, what you are dealing with is not merely a psychological disorder, but a human vessel being used as a mouthpiece, a puppet for a much darker, more ancient intelligence? What if the narcissist in your life is in fact a channel for a demonic or parasitic entity, an entity whose goal is not just to control your life, but to trap and feed upon the very light of your soul? This is a truth that goes far beyond conventional psychology, a truth that 99% of people are either too afraid to consider or have been conditioned to dismiss as fantasy. But for those who have experienced this profound level of spiritual warfare, it is an undeniable reality. These entities, these demons, operate through patterns, and one of their most powerful tools is language. They use specific, carefully crafted phrases, spoken through the narcissist, designed to act as energetic hooks, as insidious spells to diminish your light, break your spirit, and create an energetic cord that allows them to siphon your life force. Today, we are going to unmask this dark agenda. We will reveal 7 of the most common and spiritually dangerous phrases a demon uses through a narcissist to trap your soul. And more importantly, we will arm you with the spiritual knowledge and the powerful techniques on how to silence them, how to break their spell, and how to reclaim your sovereign energy, starting right now. If you have ever felt that a relationship was not just hurting your feelings but actively draining your very soul, then you cannot afford to miss this. This information could be the key to your spiritual liberation. And if you are ready to arm yourself with this level of sacred knowledge, make sure you are subscribed to Etheric Doctor and have activated your notification bell, because the truths we share here are designed to awaken and empower you on your spiritual path. Before we delve into these 7 soul-trapping phrases, it's crucial to understand the energetic dynamic at play. Demonic or lower astral entities are, at their core, parasitic. They exist in a state of separation from the divine source of light and unconditional love. As such, they cannot generate their own life force. They must steal it from others. And their preferred source of this energy, often called louche in esoteric circles, is high vibrational beings, empaths, lightworkers, and anyone with a bright, vibrant soul. They are drawn to your light like moths to a flame, but their intention is to consume it, not to bask in it. A narcissist, especially one with deep unhealed trauma and a complete lack of self-awareness, creates a vacuum within their own energy field. They have severed their own connection to source, and this spiritual void makes them a perfect host, an open doorway for these parasitic entities to move through. The entity offers the narcissist a false sense of power, a validation of their grandiose self-image, and in return, the entity gets to use the narcissist's physical body and voice to interact with and feed upon the high vibrational energy of their chosen target, you. When the narcissist speaks, you are often not just hearing the wounded ego of a human being. You are hearing the ancient, cunning, and soul-hungry agenda of the entity whispering through them. Their words are not just words, they are carefully engineered energetic weapons. They are spells cast in plain sight, designed to create doubt, fear, guilt, and confusion. All low vibrational emotions that make your energy easier to consume. Recognizing these phrases is like learning to see in the dark. It's the first and most critical step in disarming them and cutting the energetic cord for good. Now let's begin our countdown of these 7 soul-trapping phrases. The first demonic phrase, a true cornerstone of their manipulative arsenal, is the deceptively simple yet profoundly damaging, "You're just too sensitive," or its equally venomous cousin, "You're overreacting." On the surface, this phrase seems like a simple dismissal, a critique of your emotional response, but its spiritual function is far more sinister. When a demon, speaking through a narcissist, utters these words, it is a direct attack on your greatest spiritual gift, your intuition. Your sensitivity is not a flaw, it is your spiritual antenna. It is your soul's early warning system, the way your higher self communicates with you, telling you when something is wrong, when an energy is misaligned, when you are in the presence of deception. Your gut feelings, the emotional responses that arise when you are being manipulated or energetically drained, are pure, unfiltered truth from your soul. The entity's goal with this phrase is to make you doubt your own spiritual guidance system, It's a powerful spell designed to sever the connection between your conscious mind and your intuitive heart. By telling you, you're too sensitive, they are programming you to believe that your truth is invalid, that your internal alarm system is faulty and cannot be trusted. They want you to stop listening to that inner voice that is screaming, "This is wrong. This is a lie. This energy is draining me." When you start to believe that your sensitivity is a problem, you begin to shut it down. You suppress your own truth to appease the narcissist, to avoid being labeled as crazy or dramatic. And in that moment of self-doubt, a hook is set. You have willingly handed over the keys to your own perception, allowing the entity to define your reality for you. This is the first step in trapping your soul, making you believe you are the one who is broken, not the situation. But as powerful as this initial spell is, the next phrase we will discuss takes the manipulation a step further, twisting the very fabric of reality itself. The second soul-trapping phrase, and this is a classic tool of spiritual warfare that can leave you reeling in confusion and self-blame, is, "I never said that," or its partner in deception, "That's not how it happened." This is the demonic art of gaslighting, elevated to a spiritual weapon. This phrase is not just about simple denial or a faulty memory. It is a conscious, deliberate assault on your sanity and your connection to objective reality. When the entity, through the narcissist, looks you directly in the eye and denies something they unequivocally said or did, they are attempting to overwrite your own memory, to shatter your confidence in your own mind. It's an act of psychic warfare. The spiritual purpose of this phrase is to isolate you in a prison of confusion. If you cannot trust your own memory of events, who can you trust? You begin to question everything. Did I imagine it? Am I going crazy? Maybe I am the one who is misremembering everything. This state of profound doubt and mental chaos is a low vibrational feast for the parasitic entity. Your energy, once clear and focused, becomes scattered, fearful, and uncertain. This makes it incredibly easy for them to maintain control and continue to feed. This phrase is a spell designed to sever your connection to the Akashic field, to the universal record of truth. Every event, every word spoken, leaves an energetic imprint. Your soul remembers this truth. When the narcissist denies it, they are creating a false timeline, a fraudulent reality, and trying to force your energy to align with their lie instead of with the universal truth. When you begin to accept their false reality over your own clear memory, another, deeper hook is set. You have allowed them to become the arbiter of what is real and what is not. This is a terrifying level of control, a significant step towards the complete entrapment of your consciousness. Recognizing this phrase for the act of spiritual warfare that it is crucial. It is not a simple lie. It is a declaration of war on your perception of reality. Now let's move on to the third phrase, which preys upon one of the most powerful and sacred human emotions, empathy. The third demonic phrase, and this one is particularly insidious because it targets the very core of your good nature and your desire to heal others, is, "You're the only one who really understands me," often followed by a tragic tale of their victimhood. This phrase is the ultimate spiritual bait and switch. It is a carefully crafted illusion designed to appeal directly to the heart of an empath or a light worker. When you hear these words, your soul's natural instinct to love, to heal, and to help is activated. You think, "Finally, I can help this wounded person. My love and understanding can heal their pain." You feel special, chosen, as if you have a sacred mission to save this troubled soul. This is the bait. The demonic agenda here is to trick you into willingly opening your energy field and offering up your life force on a silver platter. The entity speaking through the narcissist knows that you are a healer. They are not seeking your love so they can heal and become whole. They are seeking your powerful healing energy so they can consume it. They are not a victim seeking solace. They are a predator disguised as a victim, seeking a willing source of nourishment. The tragic backstory they provide, full of exes who were crazy and a world that never understood them, is a carefully woven narrative designed to bypass your logical defenses and hook directly into your compassionate heart. Once you take this bait, you begin a tireless and ultimately fruitless mission to fix them. You pour your love, your time, your energy, and your light into their bottomless pit of a spiritual void. You are not healing them. You are feeding the parasite that animates them. The more you give, the stronger the entity becomes, and the weaker and more depleted you feel. This phrase is the spell that turns a compassionate healer into a willing, energetic meal. It traps your soul not through force, but through a perversion of your own divine desire to love and to heal. It is one of their most cunning and effective traps. And while this phrase hooks your empathy, the next one we will discuss is designed to chain you with a sense of inescapable obligation. The fourth soul-trapping phrase, often delivered after they have showered you with initial attention or favors, is the spiritually loaded statement, "After all I've done for you, you owe me." This phrase is not a simple reminder of past kindness. It is the casting of a powerful curse of energetic debt. It is designed to create a sense of guilt and obligation that binds your soul to the narcissist and the entity working through them. In the spiritual sense, love and kindness are meant to be given freely, as an expression of divine energy. They are not transactions that create debt. But the demonic consciousness does not understand free giving. It only understands transaction, control, and leverage. When the narcissist says, "You owe me," they are attempting to create an artificial energetic contract. They are stating that their love bombing, their gifts, their attention, which were all in fact an initial investment to hook you, were not gifts at all, but loans. And now they are the loan shark coming to collect, with your soul's energy and compliance as the payment. This phrase instills a deep, low vibrational frequency of guilt. Guilt is a heavy, dense energy that lowers your vibration and makes it incredibly difficult to act in your own best interest. You start to think, well, they did do that nice thing for me that one time, so maybe I do owe them this. Maybe I should just tolerate this abuse because I'm in their debt. This feeling of being indebted is a powerful soul trap. It prevents you from leaving the toxic dynamic because you feel a false sense of obligation, a spiritual chain that you believe you cannot break without being a bad or ungrateful person. The entity feasts on this guilt, on this feeling of being trapped. It is a state of learned helplessness, all initiated by this simple, yet spiritually potent phrase. Recognizing that true kindness never creates debt is the first step to shattering this illusion and breaking this artificially imposed energetic chain. The next phrase we will explore moves from creating guilt to projecting their own darkness directly onto you. The fifth demonic phrase, a masterful act of spiritual projection and energetic transference, is, "You're the one with the problem," or its variations, "You're the narcissist," or "You're the crazy one." This is one of the most disorienting and spiritually damaging tactics in their playbook. This is not just a defensive deflection, it is a conscious attempt to transfer their own demonic energy and psychological shadow onto you. The entity that resides within the narcissist knows exactly what it is: dark, manipulative, parasitic. When you begin to see its true nature, when you start to call out the narcissist's behavior, the entity's survival mechanism kicks in. To protect its host and its food source, it must discredit the accuser. And the most effective way to do that is to accuse you of being the very thing that it is. This is a powerful form of black magic, a psychic attack designed to shatter your self-perception and make you question your own character. When you, an empathic and self-aware person, are accused of being a narcissist or the one with the problem, your natural instinct is to self-reflect. You think, "Oh my God, what if they're right? What if I am the problem? What if I am the narcissist?" You begin to frantically search within yourself for any evidence that might support their claim, plunging yourself into a spiral of self-doubt, anxiety, and guilt. This is precisely the entity's goal. While you are consumed with this inner turmoil, your energetic shields drop completely. You are wide open, and your chaotic, low-vibrational emotional energy becomes a gourmet feast for the parasite. The entity has successfully projected its own shadow onto you, and you have, in your state of confusion, accepted it as your own. It's a spiritual checkmate. You become so busy fighting a phantom battle within yourself that you are no longer a threat to the entity's control over the narcissist. This phrase is a spell of identity theft, designed to make you wear their darkness so they can continue to feed on your light, unimpeded. Understanding this tactic for the spiritual projection that it is, allows you to refuse to accept their darkness as your own. And while that is a powerful defense, our next phrase reveals how they attempt to isolate you from all other sources of light and support. The sixth soul-trapping phrase, a sinister tool used to isolate you from your friends, your family, and any external source of support, is, "They are all against us," or "No one loves you like I do." This is the classic us against the world narrative, but with a deeply malevolent spiritual purpose. The demonic entity recognizes that its greatest threat is external light. Your friends who see the truth, your family members who express concern, your support system. These are all sources of high vibrational, loving energy that can help you see through the narcissist's illusion and give you the strength to leave. The entity cannot allow this. It must isolate you to maintain its control and ensure you remain its primary food source. By saying, "They are all against us," the entity, through the narcissist, creates a paranoid, shared delusion. It attempts to poison your perception of your loved ones, making you believe that their genuine concern is actually jealousy, interference, or a desire to sabotage your special relationship. The phrase, "No one loves you like I do," is even more insidious. It frames their controlling, possessive, and parasitic attachment as the ultimate form of love, while simultaneously devaluing the genuine, healthy love offered by others. It's a spell designed to make you believe that their toxic swamp is a beautiful, exclusive island, and that the rest of the world is a dangerous ocean. When you start to believe this narrative, you begin to pull away from your support system. You stop confiding in friends. You avoid family. You isolate yourself within the energetic prison the narcissist has created for you. Once you are isolated, you become completely dependent on the narcissist for your sense of reality, for validation, and for love. Your soul, now cut off from other sources of light, becomes a captive, singular source of nourishment for the entity. This isolation is a critical step in the final stages of trapping a soul. Breaking this spell requires you to trust the loving concern of those outside the dynamic, more than the manipulative words of the one who seeks to control you. And that brings us to the final, most devastating phrase, a phrase that represents the entity's ultimate threat. The seventh and final demonic phrase, the one that often serves as their last resort when they feel they are losing control, the ultimate curse of spiritual abandonment is, "You'll be nothing without me." This is not a statement of fact. It is the entity's final, most desperate attempt to instill crippling fear and a profound sense of worthlessness within you. It is a direct attack on your sovereign connection to the divine source. Your soul is an eternal, infinitely powerful spark of God, of the universe. Your worth is inherent, absolute, and has nothing to do with any external person or relationship. The demonic entity knows this, and it is the one truth it cannot bear for you to remember. Its entire existence is based on the illusion that it can grant or withhold power and worth. By saying, "You'll be nothing without me," the entity is casting a powerful spell of codependent fear. It is trying to program your subconscious mind with the belief that they are the source of your identity, your stability, your worth, and your very survival. It is an attempt to make you forget your own divine nature. The goal is to make the thought of leaving so terrifying, so filled with the prospect of emptiness and failure, that you remain in the toxic dynamic out of sheer terror of the unknown. They want you to believe that their prison, as painful as it is safer than the freedom that lies beyond its walls. This phrase is a lie of the highest spiritual order. The truth is, you were a whole and complete soul before you met them, and you will be a whole and even more powerful soul after you break free. In fact, it is the entity and the narcissist it inhabits that would be nothing without your light to feed upon. They are the true parasite, the true dependent one. The moment you fully and completely internalize this truth, the moment you remember your own inherent divinity and power, is the moment this final, most desperate spell shatters into a million pieces. So, now that we have unmasked these 7 soul-trapping phrases, the crucial question remains, how do you silence them? How do you break their spell and reclaim your spiritual sovereignty? First and foremost, awareness is the antidote. Now that you recognize these phrases for the energetic weapons they are, they begin to lose their power over you. When you hear the narcissist say, "You're too sensitive," instead of internalizing it, you can silently say to yourself, "I see you. You are trying to make me doubt my intuition. I will not allow it. My sensitivity is my strength." You are no longer an unwitting participant in their spell. You are a conscious observer of their tactic. Second, the power of silence and the gray rock method. The entity craves your emotional reaction, your anger, your tears, your desperate attempts to explain yourself. This is all high-grade energetic food for them. The most powerful way to silence them is to refuse to provide this food. When they deploy one of these phrases, respond with non-emotional, non-committal answers. "I see. Okay, I'll think about that." This is the gray rock method. You become as boring and uninteresting as a gray rock. A parasite cannot feed on a rock. Their attacks will escalate at first as they try desperately to get a reaction, but when you consistently offer them nothing, they will eventually have to seek a food source elsewhere. Third, energetic cord cutting and shielding. This is a vital daily practice. Visualize a golden pair of scissors or a sword of divine light. See the dark, toxic, energetic cords extending from the narcissist to your energy centers, your chakras, and with a powerful intention, visualize yourself cutting these cords one by one. Say aloud, "I reclaim my energy. I sever all ties that do not serve my highest good." Afterwards, visualize yourself surrounded by a brilliant, impenetrable shield of white or golden light. This shield protects you from further energetic attacks and prevents new cords from attaching. Fourth, reclaim your reality and your power. Actively refuse their projected reality. Keep a private journal to document events so you can reaffirm your own memory and sanity when they try to gaslight you. Reconnect with the friends and family they tried to isolate you from. Listen to their perspectives. And most importantly, reconnect with your own soul. Meditate. Spend time in nature. Do things that bring you joy and remind you of who you truly are, independent of them. Affirm your worth daily. I am a sovereign being of light. My worth is inherent. I am powerful beyond measure. By recognizing these phrases as demonic spells, by refusing to give them the emotional energy they crave, and by actively practicing spiritual hygiene like cord cutting and shielding, you silence their power over you. You are not just ending a toxic relationship. You are winning a spiritual battle for the freedom of your own divine soul. You are reclaiming the light that has always been and will always be, rightfully yours. Thank you for joining us on this deep and crucial exploration. If this information has resonated with you, if it has provided a name for the spiritual battle you have been fighting, please honor your journey by giving this video a thumbs up. Share it with anyone you feel might be trapped in such a dynamic, as this knowledge can be a true lifeline. And subscribe to Etheric Doctor for more profound insights into the spiritual realities that shape our human experience. Remember, your light is more powerful than any darkness. It is time to reclaim it.